Hello, and welcome to a video of ranking Call of Duty Zombies maps, Treyarch. Um, I will be ranking them on my opinion. Most of the people watching this already know why or what the maps are, um, and I've been seeing all these videos of people just ranking them wrong. Um, I've been ranking them my correct way, and that's the only way. If you disagree with any of my opinions, I will fight you. Um, let's get it started with Ascension. Ascension is a great map. I think it has a lot of positives. I like the training area. I like the boss zombies. I like how they take away your perks if you're not too careful. Um, I think it's a bit too easy, and by them adding that makes it gives it another layer. It's a, it's a great map. Next up we have Alpha Omega. Mid, pathetic, shit. Why would you ever play this map if it's not to do the Easter egg? Boring story, boring wonder weapons, boring Easter egg. Pathetic. The the Easter egg is very like easy, but I think that's a good thing. I think that's what they're trying to go for. Obviously being the last uh what is it? Last chaos map. I think it would try to engage people with a not so difficult Easter egg like Blood of the Dead. Um, I think it's also got a great story to it, and really a shame that we're never getting another Chaos map because the story was actually very good. But Ancient Evil is a near perfect map. I don't think it's quite on the GOAT level yet. I think it has a lot of upsides, and I think it's a very great map, but it's not one of the GOATs. Next up, we have Blood of the Dead. I was actually a big fan of this when it came out, but that's when I wasn't doing Easter eggs and I was just a little kid. Uh, Blood of the Dead is a interesting map. I've had my ups and downs with it. Um, I think Black Ops 4 made it good and bad in a sense, like from More Dead and Black Ops 2, like expanded, but like I think it expanded in the wrong areas. I think it has a really good Easter egg. I think the Easter egg is the literally the only reason I will play the map. Everything else is just like mid. Um, the Easter egg, it's a great Easter egg, and it's a long, difficult Easter egg. Plenty of brain power, um, and the story is just fantastic. Having said that, I think it's a great map. I don't think it's near perfect because if I was ever to do anything else on Blood of the Dead, I don't think I could. It's got a lot of secrets and hidden stuff um, that I can't be bothered to do because it's such a fucking shit map. Um, anyway, next up we have Buried. Um, Buried is I haven't played Buried as much as all the other maps. It's fucking boring. Um, High rounds are piss easy. Easter eggs shit fucking easy. Why would you even want to play? Like, who cares? You got a cool wonder weapon, I guess. Um, it's fucking boring. It's a good map. It's a good map. It's not anything better than great. I mean, some people's eyes it's a great map. Um, I just think it's bland. You got the same fucking color scheme. It's just grey, muddy. Having said that, Call of Dead, GOAT level map. I know I said about bland. This is not a bland map. This is intentionally designed to be a perfect map. Not perfect. It's got some flaws. The fog is annoying, but I think it adds like a whole variety to the map. George is like iconic. It's so unique. It's just one of the great. It's just one of the GOAT maps. And if you disagree, then you're fucking stupid. Next up, we have Classified. Um, Classified's Easter egg is just shit, and the whole fucking thing is shit, and it can't be above mid. Like the Easter egg is just like round one. Who the fuck thought that? I was trying to do all the Easter eggs, come to Classified. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. It's this boring fucking Easter egg. Doesn't have any personality. It's got some cool extension bits from 5, but it didn't need extending. No one asked for another 5 map. Like seriously, 5 was good as it is. and you'll see where I place 5 later in the video. But otherwise, it's a mid map, or it's almost terrible, but it's a mid map. It's got a cool wonder weapon, cool other stuff, but it's a mid map. Dead of the Night. Dead of the Night is I think it's a really, really, really good map. Um, its Easter egg is very engaging. I think it's not a easy Easter egg, but it's certainly not a hard one. I think the balance is just there. Um, it takes a lot of memory to get it down pat without using a guide, and I think that I actually kind of like that. Like, makes it unique. If you can do the Dead of the Night Easter egg off by heart, then that's like really good and that's really impressive. And I think the story is kind of shit. Um, that's okay. It makes up for in the Alice's Folly. Alice's Folly is like one of the best wonder weapons ever. Um, yeah, it's also got like all these different boss zombies. It's just a really fun map, and I like it. And it's a near perfect map. It's a near perfect, not quite perfect. It's got some flaws, but it is a near perfect map. Darang Fang. I think I played one game. It's a terrible map. Next is Derizen, Deriz, fucking Derice. Derice, I actually kind of like playing just like by myself when I'm bored. It's actually quite difficult. The like dogs in this fucking the dogs in this game are terrible. Um, Derice, I don't know why I keep on fucking. Derice is a perfectly good map. Um, it did introduce a lot of stuff, but I'm not really looking at from what it did at its time. I'm just kind of looking at it for like what it is now, because who cares what it was in its time? Like you're only there to play the map now, and it's a good map. Mm, but I do play it. I think it's a great map. Um, I think it's going to be at the end of the greats. Because it's an iconic map. It's also an iconic map. I just playing it. It's kind of one game thing. If you get high level, then you just like never hop on it for another month. D Machine. D Machine's a very very good map. It's a very good map. It has a lot of flaws. It's a really 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 shit Easter egg. Um, Boring, not engaging, no story whatsoever. Um, however, the camo grind and the high rounds on this map are extremely fun. I have some great memories. Great memories. Um, I think it is a great map. I think it's a great map. I think it's better than Derice. It's got an Easter egg. Like if the map has an Easter egg, it can't be worse than mid. Like because you have something to do. Um, but no, I have a lot of fond memories on D Machine. I think it's the second best in Cold War. Um, Next up we have Die Rise. Die Rise is a terrible map. No, it's not terrible. It's a mid map. It's not terrible because it has an Easter egg and you have something to do. It has a really good wonder weapon. The boss zombies on this game, the jumping jacks. I don't even know what they're called. They're really like unique, but not unique in the sense. But I like how if you don't get hit, they give you like a perk bottle. I'm pretty sure. This kind of just off the top of my head. They're like I like what they did with Dairaz boss zombie rounds. Um, I think the verticality is shit. Everything about the map is shit, but it's got an Easter egg, got a cool wonder weapon, and got a unique um, boss zombie round. So it can't be terrible. Firebase Z, Firebase Z. Oh Jesus Christ, this is borderline terrible. I'd say Firebase Z is worse than Derice. Oh fucking Derice, Die Rise. Um, Kind of just like reading, just like whatever. Um, 5AZ has a cool wonder weapon. Way too many boss zombies. Really was not a Cold War map. If it was in the Black Ops 2 1 system, might have been a great map. But no, Cold War kind of just so much stuff happening at once. It's just like a whole mess and just nothing, no flow, no whatever. I just I just don't like it. It's a mid map. Next up we have 5. Now 5 in my opinion is a near perfect map. Even though it doesn't have an Easter egg, I think what they did with the difficulty level and the its boss zombie is like amazing. Just like Call of Dead, unique boss zombies automatically puts you in a high tier. I mean, it saved Die Rise from being a terrible map. Like, it's got to do something. Um, no, but it's one of the most engaging maps with the most flow. You know, you have like your own setup. You have the training area. It's a difficult map. I don't think I've ever got past round 30. Um, Having like a duo with you or squad makes it just so much more fun. I think it's a iconic map as well. The four characters are just chef's kiss, perfect. Um, Near perfect map. Near perfect map. Foreskin. It's a terrible map. I said if you have an Easter egg, it can't be terrible. This is a terrible map. Like, it's just pathetic. Like, to the end of, it's got a cool ending. I'll give the ending is cool. Like, reveals Richtof in the end. We kind of already knew that, you know. Like, nothing surprising. The boss is just dog shit. Easter egg is shit. It's got a cool wonder weapon. That's shit. Everything is just shit about this piece of shit. So it's a terrible map. Next up we have Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi is, mm, it's a great or a near perfect map. I think it's a near perfect map. I think its Easter egg is one of the best. Um, it's got plenty of complexity, plenty of difficulty, but it's also really rewarding. Um, Obviously following Nikolai in the storyline. I think it's got a good story as well. With the Ultimus Nikolai, I think it's definitely a near perfect map. And we have nine. Nine Nine is an interesting one because everything but the Easter egg is shit. Um, However, the Easter egg is one of the best Easter eggs I think Treyarch has ever done. Um, I only play maps for Easter eggs, so this is going in a near perfect. The Easter egg is just so fun. I love the excuse me. I love the two big elephants boss fight. You know, the four like trial things you have to do. It's just like it's a hard, fun Easter egg, and it's rewarding. So it's a near perfect map. Next up we have what's going on? Kino to Toten. Um, Kino to Toten is a mid map. Um, it's so bland, dry. For its time, it was good, but it's shit now, so I don't care. Um, there's not really much to say. Like, it's a boring map. There's nothing to do in it. It's Buddy 5 over here, unique, new, innovative, and still holds up to this day. Kino Tone down here, the piece of shit, didn't do like fuck all. It's just a piece of shit map and just deserves to be in a mid tier. Um, Mao to Toten. Mao to Toten is a great map. It's a great map. I think it's right next to D Machine. I think it's a little bit above. Um, Fantastic Easter egg. I love the Easter egg. I don't have as much fun memories on this. That's why I'm being so generous to D Machine. Um, but the Wonder Weapons. In fact, I actually think it's a near perfect map. Like, if you're gonna make a map that like has shit all storyline, that's how you make a map. Is everything else is just so cool. You don't even need to know the story to know these little floating things, you know, in a circle. Klaus, I think it was. He was an awesome addition. Um, it's a great map, but a shame to have to be let down by this piece of shit down here. Otherwise, no, Tone it's a near perfect map, and Cold War had some bangers, had some shit maps as well, but I think Tone is definitely its best map. Next up, we have Mob of the Dead. It is a GOAT level map. Um, Story, atmosphere. It's you know the story. You know what's going on. It's Mob of the Dead. 100% better than Call of the Dead. I think I think for its time it was great and still holds up to this day. um, Story's still engaging. Everything's still hits different. Um, It's a good level map. Nothing much else to say. Now, I don't know why I have two moons down here, but Moon, Moon is a good map. It's not great. It's not mid. It's just a good map. You have some cool aspects. You have some shit aspects. I like how you start in the spore room. I think that's awesome. Pack Punch is awesome. Um, it's just a good map. It's just the Easter egg is engaging. I love the ending. The ending's fantastic. Lots of lore. Um, I just don't find it fun. I think it's just step by step. Wait for the ending, and then you get a cool ending, and that's about it. It's just a good map. It's not a great map. It's just a good map. I wouldn't put it next to these guys any day. Definitely better than Buried though. Nocturne Totem. It depends what version you're playing of this, because the World of War version is a terrible map. Like what was pathetic. However, the Black Ops 3 version is it's actually a good map. I'll be basing out the Black Ops 3 version because you got the gobble gums where you can have perks, you can have all this fun stuff. You have like whatever you want, and you can like choose to not be too overpowered, but you can still have the gobble gums to give you perks. You spin for it on the house or whatever. You know, you got what's it called? The fucking ammo mods. They let you go to high rounds. I think it's just a fun experience. You know, training in BO3 is fun enough as it is, and you got it. Nocturne Tone. I think it's a good map. Definitely better than all these pieces of shit down here, like pathetic. Nuketown. Maybe surprised when I put Nuketown down here because it's a shit map. Shouldn't have been fucking thing. We have Nuketown multiplayer. Like, what the fuck is it doing in a zombies map? Next up we have Origins. Not like it's Origins. There's nothing else to say. It's like it's the greatest map of all time. Um, better than Mob of the Dead. More story, more things to do, better Easter egg, more engaging. You do it solo. Um, Starves, everything about it. It's just iconic. Even when they try to bring stuff from Origins back, it's just never the same, and it's never as good as Origins. Um, Outbreak, the fuck is this? Worst thing ever. Never should have added it. I hate it. Revelations. Revelations is a great map. It's at the very top of great. I think the Easter egg is fantastic. Um, it is a bit short. It's a bit easy. I don't like how you have to use imitation liquidation every single time. It's probably it brings it down a bit, to be honest. Like if you have to use a certain gobble gum, it just turns me off a bit, to be honest. Um, High rounds are very fun on it. I love the wonder weapons. Obviously, you can upgrade them all. It's just a great map. I don't think it's better than any of these. I think it's a top of great at best. Sorry, at worst, and at best, it's a great map. Shadows of Evil. It's a great level map. So much to do. Like the speed running stuff that comes out of this map is just absolutely insane. I think it's worse than Mob of the Dead. Um, Mob of the Dead just have better characters, um, and it's just I know they're very similar in a way. I think Shadows of Evil offers more like experience and stuff, but I think there's just a little too much. I think there's just a little too much like fluff there that I just don't care about. Mob of the Dead, it's just everything is there for a reason, and everything hits. Like there's nothing like, oh, I don't want to do that. There's some of that in Shadows of Evil, and it's just not as good as Mob of the Dead in my opinion. Shangri-La, it's a mid map. The Easter egg's cool. Everything else is about is hard shit, not rewarding. Cool wonder weapon, very rewarding. Boring shit, just bland. This piece of shit is the worst map ever created. Like, I don't know why anyone would want to play this map. It has cool high rounds. I don't care. Boring. This is a shit map. This is the worst map ever made. I fucking hate this map. If I was to like shit on a map, it would be Shino Numa because it already looks like shit. It's just a shit map. Everything about it just sucks balls. It is the worst map ever made, and I will fight anyone who disagrees with me. It's just a shit map. I don't want to hear anything else. Um, what the fuck is that? Um, yeah, Tag de Tone. Tag de Tone, in my opinion, is a good map. At the very top of good. I know I said Moon would be there, but I think Tag de Tone's not quite a great map. Actually, I think it is actually a great map. However, it does have a lot of flaws. The Easter egg is mid. The boss fight is very fun. I love the boss fight, that last like lockdown thing where you gotta say, and it's very fun. Wonder weapons are shit. Doesn't have George. Cheap knockoff. A lot of it's shit. You have that little thing where you can go to Mars. That's very cool. Um, it's a great map. It's a shit ending, but it's not. I'm not judging it because of its ending to the whole storyline and everything. I'm judging it as a map, and it's a great map, even though there's a lot of shit stuff about it. Terra Maledicta, terrible. Not as bad as Shinonuma. Yeah, let's get these here. Both of these are shit. Everything that comes out of that shitty game is shit. Vanguard was just a shit game. The Giant, um, bro, why would anyone want to play this? This is a terrible. Why would I even fucking add this? This is gonna be at the top of this. Why would anyone want to play this over Doris? Like seriously, it's just cheap and shit. Transit. Transit's a good map. Um, really depends if you have friends or not. Because if you're playing solo, it's a shit map. Um, if you have friends, it's actually very fun. Plenty of memories on Transit. So glitchy. It's fun when it's glitchy. Like glitchy maps are fun. Um, it's a good map. If you have a squad of four, even a squad of two, hop on Transit for a game. You have plenty of fun. More fun than any of these pieces of shit down here. No, it's actually a really good map. Next up we have Verrucht. Verrucht's one of my personal favorites. Um, I think it's a great map. Um, I think it's definitely better than Target the Toad and offers a lot more than Doris. But I don't think it's as good as Team Machine. I think it's very hard, and they nailed it for being hard and scary. Um, I think it's still one of the most ambient maps out there. Um, it gives me the chills whenever I load into a match. They nailed it perfectly. It's a great map. Um, and coming from a World of War game, it's great map, great map. Voyage of Despair. This is interesting because Voyage of Despair, in my opinion, is a near perfect map. However, because I only play Easter eggs mainly, um, it's a great map. I don't think it's lower than a great map. Easter egg is fun, hard, and it's engaging. And it's a great Easter egg. Um, I don't see what people's problem with it are. I don't see what people's problem with it is. Like, in my opinion, it's a near perfect map. But if I'm not playing an Easter egg, I don't really know why I would ever go on it. Um, I think it still has plenty to do. You can do that little Santa shit. It's got like plenty of hidden stuff in it. Um, it's a great map. Last but not least, Setsubo no Shima, goat level map. It's a goat. It's a goat level map. Um, where the fuck? I'm actually missing some maps. Setsubo no Shima goat level map. It's just like I don't think they missed anything on this map. It is engaging. So many side quests you can do. Plant system, as much as people hate it, is great. Um, the Easter egg is like fun. Wonder Weapon fun, Boss Zombie fun, everything about it is just great. And it's a go level map. Um, because they don't have the Rise and Drac, I think I don't know this. I'm just gonna treat this as the Rise and Drac. Um, Drak, it's a great, it's a near, it's a near great. It's a near perfect, but it's a great near. Oh, it's difficult to say because I'm gonna put it near perfect, just because the Easter egg is very fun. Um, However, it's piss easy. The bows are cool. The story's average. There's cool like side quests in it. It's a near perfect. It's on the lower end. There's a lot of maps I would rather play over it. Um, yeah, that's the tier list. Hope you enjoyed. If you disagree with me, I will fight you. Um, yeah, uh, it's just the tier list. Like it's just, like from the maps, you know. It's just that's it.